A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful divine feminines out there. Yes, this is specially dedicated to the divine feminines. Actually, most of my work is catering to the divine feminines because I feel because I needed that kind of hand-holding, that kind of conviction at one point, and I feel that divine feminines have this strong feeling that they are being neglected, ignored, not loved. And in this channeling session, I'm going to be talking about a very important aspect of this journey, which is logic versus emotions. And my dear feminines, if masculines are listening into, of course, they will get a lot from this. However, I always say this, if the feminines heal, everything will fall into place. So the focus should be on your personal healing, personal development, self-development. You need to be self-motivated. And the word self does not include just you, your identity. Because your identity is an illusion. Let's understand this today. Everyone, be it the divine masculine or feminine, the identity part is absolutely an illusion. And even when the identity passes over, which is the death of the body, death of the identity, even if that happens, the life force within, the life force that was behind the identity continues to live, continues to exist. So the biggest fear for divine feminines is technically that I'm not being loved. Nobody loves me. I'm not worthy enough. And to become worthy enough, I have to do a lot. I have to please everyone around me. Even if they are not worthy, and even if they are annoying, even if they are most importantly inhuman and insensitive and extremely selfish. She goes into the dimensional frequency mentally, wherein she has to meet a lot of selfish people. And then she compares her own self with her eventually in time, because for many years she doesn't realize it. She doesn't realize what she's doing. She doesn't realize that she has been pleasing people all along, every single person, be it the friends or the employers or this guy, who they call Twinflame. And divine masculine is obviously the healed version. All the men you meet, they're not healed. Or they don't want to treat you properly because you're not healed. They are just treating you the way you want to be treated, they feel. And the messages that go to them via body language, most importantly tone, how you maintain your lifestyle, how you do things, from there they receive the messages that this is how I should treat a person energetically. So this means obviously that the divine feminine is sending out a message which is not in tandem with what her actual need is. As I always say that I don't like them to be needy. I don't want them to be needy. I don't want any one of you to be needy and think that you don't have something, you lack, or you have limitations that stop you from doing whatever you want to do, whatever you love to do. Most importantly, the correct statement would be whatever comes to you naturally. Why am I talking about logic and emotions? Because logic is the forte of the divine masculine and emotion is the forte of the divine feminine. However, is she really emotional? Does she really understand emotions? And as a lot of people say that in the ascension journey, nothing makes sense, it's all illogical because this and that. Because a lot of people consider faith and belief to be based on some kind of validation. But at the same time, there are so many mental disorders that people suffer from, that a genuine relationship, like from the divine feminine's perspective, the divine masculine loves her, he's there for her, he cares for her, he respects her most importantly. But then she needs to try to understand that logically, practically, is he actually doing any of that? So they do have the image of a divine masculine who is this really amazing man on planet Earth, destined to be the true lover, a soulmate, a twin flame. However, if you look at the actions of a divine masculine or the behavior, it has no matching with the image. And all of you would agree to this because you're here. If it was not the case, then you won't be here doing this, listening to this channeling right now. So then why does she still continue to live with this idea of love that he's providing to her? Why isn't she not living in the practical reality? Yes, because we say that three-dimensional world is not important. Three-dimensional world is not real. Three-dimensional world is an illusion. So she wants to live in a delusional reality. Why? Because somewhere she feels unloved, as I said. And she feels that in order to get someone's attention, someone's affection, she needs to do a lot for them. She needs to please them. She needs to act in a certain way. She has to be a certain person so that it matches with their likability, with their choice of who she is. And due to this, even if the divine masculine is totally absent, he's a ghost. He hasn't done anything. And a lot of you people are witnessing a time of separation where he has not even contacted you. Some of the people told me they have not been contacted for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years. Or the runner-chaser dynamic has been going on for 10 years. You know, such a long time. The same thing. He comes in, takes a lot from you energetically. You are drained, goes away when you are in the worst situations. And then when you heal yourself and you are a better person, he comes back again to take from you. He takes, he goes. He takes, he goes. He takes, he goes. What the hell? Is this a motel? Some guest house? Even in guest house and motels, people pay a fee, a rent, you know. There is that amount of understanding or respect for another person's hospitality. What about the divine feminine? And why is she allowing this? Because there's a disconnect between emotions and practicality. You don't have to go for someone's words. You have to see it in real life. If he says he loves you, you're the one. He can't live without you. He has to see you. So if he sees you and it's all about seeing your naked body, that's all he wants, and then he takes whatever he wants and then he goes away. What type of a love is that? That's not even love. That is selfishness, utter selfishness. That's some kind of loathing, self-loathing. Thinking that you can do whatever you want, you can say, and specifically to one person, and that is the divine feminine. He may not be the same with others. He would be probably extra nice for other people. In any relationship for that matter. Be it a sister, be it a mother, be it a father, be it a best friend, or be it even any other girlfriend. Any other woman he dates. Even if he's married, he's really treating his wife well. Or he has given a commitment, or he has done something for her, like, taken her to the family, got engaged, got married, something special, something he never did, not even close to, for the divine feminine. Why then she's still taking it? Because she lacks logic. She has no logic when it comes to divine masculine. She might put all of this logic in something else, but not for the men in her life. Forget about divine masculine. Which other men was actually doing anything for the DF? Which other men? Right from the start, she's only been doing for others. Be it financially, be it mentally, be it physically, be it emotionally. Why? Is she a doormat? Is she an ATM machine? Is she just the cook in the house? Or is she just a nanny, not even a mother? She's just supposed to do certain things, act in a certain way, dress up in a certain way, be a yes man. Yes man, yes, 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 all the time. And this is not this optimistic yes to everything in life that comes to you, no. This is the yes that in order to be there in your life, even have a place in your life, I got to do all of this for you. Now, I'm not going to speak a lot on this channeling until unless I get comments from you and you want more on this subject. Logic versus emotions. divine masculine's logic versus divine feminine's emotions, or vice versa. So, if you want me to continue further on this, I will only do it when I get people who say that we want to know more, we want to hear more. How should we improve on it? How should we fix it? I don't want to be in this runner-chaser dynamic. That should come from you, within you, right now, for this particular channeling, because that's what the universe is looking for. What is your urge for self-development, for personal development? What is your urge in order to become emotionally free, mentally free, independent? And this is not the independent woman which has a superiority complex. No, this is the independent woman who says that I don't need no drama in my life just because I exist. I exist just as much the tree in the backyard exists. I exist as much as other people. The air, the water, I exist. So why do I need to always give a proof or a validation, or why do I need to show to other people that I exist because of this? Why this is being done to me, or why am I even accepting it? Until and unless that doesn't come from you, it's very difficult for life to change. So on that note, I'm going to end this here, and actually it would be a pause depending on what I feel now. How many of you resonate with it? How many of you feel this extreme amount of torture that your soul can't take? Some kind of an attachment with the identity of helplessness. Why are you being helpless? Why do you feel helpless? Why are your chakras still blocked after so much inner work? After all of this research, after all of the things, you need to question, if you've really been good all the time, then why are you being punished? Is this the price you get to pay to be a good human being? Why are you even in the good and bad of things? So one love and peace out, and let's see what happens.